Okay. We got 21 minutes up to the hour of 10 o'clock, and I have some lovely folks here. I like to use the word lovely because when folks come in here, they usually be giving away things, and when I sweeten them up, we get more back. Well, we have some lovely folks here from SKELEC, and a lovely lady and a lovely gentleman. You don't mind me calling you a lovely gentleman, right? You're a brave man. They say only real man wear pink. So, you are definite real man. Hey, good morning, man.
Good morning, Ronnie.
How you doing?
It's the first time I've been in the studio with you.
Yes. I'm usually on the afternoon, and I'm holding it down for GQ, who is on staycation. He can't go nowhere, so he's staying home.
I think I need to take one. But good morning, everybody in Radio Land. My name is Patrice Harris. I'm the Corporate Communications Manager at the St. Kitts Electricity Company, SKELEC. We're here today for another edition of PowerTalk. With me, I have Mr. Body. I'm going to allow Mr. Body to introduce himself and tell us why he's here. It's his first time here with us.
Okay.
Hi, good morning in Radio Land and Cyberland. My name is Ron Body. I'm with the Ministry of Public Infrastructure, Post and Urban Development. I'm here to continue the promotions on Energy Month, which is this November. And later in the program, we'll get you with some of the items that are left for the month.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here with us, Ron. This morning, Ronnie, before we get into the Energy Month promotions, I want to speak on behalf of SKELEC because, as you are aware, we did have an island-wide outage last week, Thursday. Now, at about 7:15 a.m., just when everyone was getting ready to go to work, I at home getting ready to go to work, and I get these messages: we have a fire at the power plant. Wow, yeah. So I have to get into turbo speed to get up to the fire, get up to the power plant. When I got there, I would have seen the fire rescue team there. They would have outed the fire. They were there in record time, and they did what they needed to do to get the fire out. They gave us an all clear. And then now it was time for the men and women at SKELEC to put on our capes and restore power to the nation. Came super.
Yeah.
And so we did have a fire in one of our control panels, which would have, as a precautionary measure, the operators decided to power down the plant. And as such, we then had to go into crisis mode and all hands on deck to restore the power. We began having our hourly tailgate meetings. The minister responsible, which is the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Sean K. Richards, he came and he lent his support and really thanked us for the work that we would have been doing there. So we got to attempting to start to restore power from about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was literally an all-day into night effort, Ronnie. Literally an all-day into night. At about 2:30 or something when I got up in the morning, and I'm still at the power plant, and you just see these people there toiling. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I didn't see this person. He under the ground, pulling some cables. And, we did get a lot of support from the public, and we genuinely appreciate that support. And we got some lashes too, because some persons who were up to a lot of idleness, they created their own posters to say that power is going to be restored on the 17th of November, which was extremely counterproductive for us, especially because we were in crisis communication mode. So about every hour or 2 hours, we were updating the public as to what was taking place.
We were hearing your voice.
Yes, you were hearing my voice. So I guess if I go anywhere now, people will, okay, that's Patrice Harris. That's from the voice.
Yeah, that was a popular voice.
That was a popular voice.
2-3 days. Strong. Everybody was looking forward to hearing that voice.
Yes, and we were doing updates via social media as well, almost every hour. So I know you can see pictures of the men and women at the power plant working until about 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and nobody wants to leave until we get the power back on. That was the type of energy and the commitment, really, that we had at the power plant that morning. And at about 3:45 a.m., I ran away, trying to go home and get a little nap. And when I'm in my bed, I get a call, plant is back up. So I'm running back to the power plant, we were able to power back the plant itself at about 3:45. So just so you know, we were in darkness at SKELEC. I mean, we had a generator and some lights.
3:45 in
3:45 a.m. So this is now the Friday morning, Friday the 13th.
I know.
Friday the 13th at about 3:45 a.m. we were able to power back up the power plant itself, and we began our restoration efforts. Well, we began getting feeders back on from as early as about 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we were able to restore the entire island by about 1:15 p.m. So that's...
Kudos. Kudos. And I'm telling you, from social media, which seems to be the thing these days, it's either good or bad, but you get the good is better than the bad. But from what we saw, everybody was really, really impressed with the work. A matter of fact, as you said, some people who wanted to create damage, it was good. Because there were no sales, and you proved them so wrong.
We
by
did,
days.
We did, and we were getting so many frantic calls. And what I'm thinking to myself, do you know what it feels like to be without power for so many days? Because I'm a Hurricane Irma survivor, and it's not a very good feeling to be without power for so many days.
Especially you young people.
So why would you want,
right?
why would you want to create that sort of hysteria for persons that electricity will return 4 or 5 days after?
That's what social media does.
Oh my gosh, it was very disheartening. It was very disheartening.
No, you look, like I said, when you walk in here, nobody can say anything bad right now. Everybody's happy, everybody's good.
How long you think this gonna last, brother?
For a good while. Because
until the next one.
Because no, you had good practice. You had good practice to restore.
No.
But I have two very good questions that I want to shoot out there, because one of them is especially is about the video that went out.
Okay.
And a lot of people, including myself, the first time I saw the video, I was like, something is wrong with this. Why are the persons who are doing this video seem to be not doing anything to even slow down, cross tread? So my question is, were there any fire extinguishers in that room?
Yes, the power
or these
plant
persons who were there just panicked and didn't know what to do?
Okay, so the power plant is riddled with fire extinguishers.
I would assume.
All over there are fire extinguishers. But the procedure really is that the first line of action would be to call the fire department to come in and deal with the fire.
That's a bit far away, though.
Because of the nature of it's an electrical fire. So the procedures that the operators are taught will be to call the fire department and have them come to respond to the fire as well. The safety of our staff is of utmost importance to us. We are dealing with the leak of the video internally, because that's not something that
hope so.
we want to encourage. But you know, interestingly, the video sort of helped us a bit to the extent that persons
to show persons what it was,
the severity of what the fire was, and to aid in the patients. Because sometimes if we say, okay, there's an island-wide outage, this was as a result of some issue in the field or some accident, people are still not patient. But if you see this fire booming and so forth, then that sort of gets into people's head that, you know, be reasonable.
I'm with you.
So it's not that I'm definitely not in agreement with that video being leaked.
Neither do I.
But there is so much that I can really say on that because of
there's some good and there's some bad, but
yes.
At the end of the day, the mannerism in the video was very unprofessional, and I think that is what people took away from it. That there were people there who almost seemed, they were actually saying it, there ain't nothing I could do. And there's nothing in this world, there's nothing I could do.
We're dealing with it. We're dealing with it internally. Your second question, Ronnie.
Oh, my second question was, did you all find out what was the cause?
We're still conducting the investigations, but we're just so happy that we were able to deal with this problem internally. And
so you had to replace
quickly.
the panels? Were the new panels went in, or you cross?
I know that this panel was actually on the plant, and they moved it from where it was and put it there to kind of like some back-end work as a bypass to ensure that power would have been restored.
Well,
But we will have to replace the panel. We will have to.
Okay. Well, you know, we had a lot of rain over the past days, and so don't rule that out. Water find its way somewhere.
Yes, water does
Anytime.
find
Yes,
its
you have
way in
rain
many
coming this
places.
length of time. We call them soakers. Mr. Body, you're very
Morning,
quiet.
sir. Morning.
So,
I'm just
Mr.
allowing Patrice to deal with her.
You know, she could handle herself.
Okay, so Mr. Body is here with us because SKELEC is partnering with the Ministry of Public Infrastructure et al. To host CARICOM's Energy Month. This month is Energy Month. We have started the celebration of the month on November 1st, where we had a church service at the Calvary Baptist
they're gonna
Tabernacle
open- they're gonna
at
open it.
8 a.m. Then we had a panel discussion right here on ZAZ and Energizing Conversations, where we had panelists from the ECCB, from the Ministry of Environment, from the Chamber of Industry, from SKELEC as well, who were able to give some different input as it relates to energy from a Caribbean and St. Kitts and Nevis context. On November the 7th, a very popular event, we had a bulb and bar hop. We went to the streets of St. Kitts. We distributed the energy efficient light bulbs that we would have been distributing for some years, but we really wanted to get them back into the hands of persons. So we distributed those bulbs. There was a great thirst for the bulbs.
I didn't get any.
Well, we can work on that,
You
Riley.
pass on
Still
the
an
back of
opportunity.
There's still an opportunity. And then there was a tour at the ECCB on Monday 17th. That was yesterday. Yesterday, where we took some students from AVEC as well as the CFBC to tour the solar farm. So the ECCB was able to explain to them how it works, etc. And the next big event is our Energy and Health Fair, of which Mr. Body is responsible for organizing, and that's why he's with us today. So,
right.
Mr. Body, you can just take it away from right here.
All right. Thank you, Patrice, and thanks to SKELEC for allowing us some time on your program to just to promote the Energy and Health Fair, which is the next big event, as Patrice said, on the Energy Month calendar. The Energy and Health Fair, is slated to take place this coming Friday, the 20th. The venue is the Treasury Apron. That's that courtyard area behind the Treasury Building, downtown Bastia. And basically, it's an exhibition of what energy is about and ways to conserve energy as well as energy efficiency. In that fair, we have invited a number of participants. They include SL Hosford's TDC courts, which would be displaying items that they sell, which are hopefully energy efficient, not hopefully, but energy efficient items. The hope is that they would have items on sale, maybe some giveaways and stuff like that on the day. We also have participation from our major fuel sources on the island, which is Sol and Delta. As we all know, fuel is a form of energy. We use fuel to fuel our power plants,
Yes.
as well as for our transportation. So Sol and Delta would be also displaying our exhibition, having some kind of exhibition on what they do and what they supply, maybe giving you a $50 top up in gas or something like that. But that's what it's about.
Walk with the tank.
Yeah, walk with the tub, maybe you'll be lucky. All right. And then there's also a number of other local businesses, including New Generation Engineering, who is an entity that does energy solutions. They do auditing. They can come into your business and try to figure out what's best for you to save on your energy, on your electricity bill and stuff like that. So they would be there displaying as well. And of course, we have SKELEC, who is our major partner in this Energy Month activity, who have a number of stuff that they want to put out there to the public.
And we have giveaways.
And
So
they
you have to come to the
giveaways.
fair. I'm not giving away anything on the radio. Come to the fair.
And they have giveaways. I'm glad for that plug. And interestingly enough, we also have participating NEVLEC out of Nevis, the counterpart to SKELEC. Also, we should have on display, there's a company that has a few electric vehicle and bikes and stuff. They would have those on display. Possibly Ronnie, you might want to look at it. Maybe you need an electric car. That's the way we're going now. But
Donnelly ain't here now, so I could say that ain't fast enough.
yes, also participation from Bureau of Standards. And we did dub it Energy and Health Fair because we'll have one of our other major sponsors is the Health Department, our Ministry of Health, who would be doing some health checks on the day.
Blood pressure and
pressure,
stuff like
sugar.
that.
Yeah, no, the simple health checks.
All right.
And last but not least, the energy unit would be there as well. Obviously, they're the ones who is putting this off. And we would be continuing the bulb drive. So public is encouraged to come out and we'll have bulbs to give away. Everything is free, obviously.
How much bulbs per household?
Right now, we have no limit.
Be careful.
Yes,
Right now, we have no
limit.
limit, but you never know. You can't come down and ask for 50 bulbs, obviously.
but
That's
yeah,
it.
Not for 2 cases. Even the people are doing that.
But we are encouraging you to come out and be cognizant of the fact that hey, these things are not just to take and throw away. We are giving them for your use. We are giving them for your benefit because they're energy saving bulbs. I think I want to mention this. I think it's yesterday or day before. We would have seen on one of these local sales Facebook pages, where they sell stuff. Some of our bulbs up for sale.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yes. And we actually trying to deal with that at the moment. I mean, we give these things out to the public for free. You're selling them, no, that's a big no-no.
Yeah.
So please don't purchase these bulbs from anyone. They're available for free
yes.
at the ministry. You can even come down to SKELEC and get some bulbs. We can facilitate that. But please don't purchase these bulbs from anyone. So these people who are asking for 3 and 4 cases are presumably selling these bulbs, which is quite unfortunate. But Ronnie, I really want to open up the lines just because we just have a few more
before
minutes.
you do though, the fair starts from what time? And
The
and
fair
until
starts
when?
from 9 a.m. on Friday until 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay. All right. Well, you guys got lights. You should go till midnight. Just kidding. we got the phone lines ringing already. So if you guys are ready,
Yes, let's
you
go.
got a headphone?
No,
buddy?
I don't have one.
Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find my headphone. Where's my headphone? Okay, so let's see.
But be nice when you call.
I'm sure there will be. ZIZ Radio, hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ronnie, and good morning, Patrice Harris,
morning.
and good morning, Ron.
Good morning.
Morning.
I must say I'm a regular caller to this program, and I'm so impressed with Miss Patrice or Mrs. Patrice Harris.
Miss Patrice Harris,
Okay,
please.
then. I don't know you personally, but I think you are the fittest person to be the PRO for electricity department. You have that kind of vibe. It's really positive. And I have to say thanks personally for the way you all dealt with the situation, the blackout, and the timely manner the electricity was able to come back. And you were able to counteract the fake news. Because I was on the job when a co-worker of mine said, Wilshire, it just come up that electricity is going to come back Tuesday. I said, excuse me? I said, where you got that from? He said, Fastbook. I wouldn't even call it Facebook. Fastbook. And then the next worker was able to say, well, excuse me, I realize the person edit this thing and said Tuesday. So I'm glad that you were able to come on the ear, because I was listening to the ear, this that I said, on a regular basis, and you were able to update the general public. That speaks volumes, because a lot of persons were in panic mode, and I'm so glad that the guys, they work hard, and it's not maybe they need a lot of credit, so I just want to say thanks, and I believe I'm talking for the entire population of St. Kitts. So job well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I just want to let the public know as well that I am the communications manager. We do have a unit, and I have Mr. Gawain Freights as well, who is a part of that unit, who was there with us right through the night, toiling, working to ensure that the information goes out. So I don't want to take all of the credit. I don't want to be that person. So please send your thank yous and your congratulations to Mr. Gawain Freights as well.
We have someone else on the line.
Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Rani, good morning to you.
Thank you, buddy. Good morning.
And good morning to the panel from SKELEC.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I would like to know, does you supply Marriott with electricity? Because I find it strange that when we had this blackout, why is it Marriott didn't step in and give us electricity, even though they have two big plants over there? And I would like someone to tell us if you are supply Marriott with electricity. You have a good morning.
Okay. I am not aware that Marriott's plant would have been sufficient enough to carry the load of the entire island. Awesome. So, and ultimately, you would not want to have power coming into the plant where we're actively working on replacing and repairing this panel. So that's the response I'll give to that question.
No.
Okay, we got another caller. ZIZ Radio. Hello? Hello? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I would like to thank you all for bringing back power quickly, especially to Garin. And tell Garin that we in the city, Molyneux, is asking why when they're giving out the bulb, they don't come to Molyneux. It's because we have the main.
So he said, you want me to tell Gavin or you want me to answer you?
You can answer because that's what everybody's saying, because people went down the road and you all just keep diverting and going back to Lodge.
Okay, so when we distributed the bulbs, it was virtually impossible to be able to go to every single community. So yes, we did stay on the main road, and yes, we were on the road from about 11 to 7 that day distributing bulbs. So if we did go to every community, it would have been impossible to get back into town at a reasonable time. So I want to apologize for that. And what we can do, I will encourage those persons to come down to the fair. If not, if there are any shops in Molyneux that we can drop off like 5 boxes of bulbs to, we can do that so that persons can have the bulbs.
All right. Well,
thank you, Patrice.
Can't complain
that
for
was,
that.
Very diplomatic. Also, we did, in the initial assessment, have Molyneux on the list, but as we all know, the place gets darker earlier now. So by the time we got around to that area, it was already dark, and we didn't think that it would be possible to go to Molyneux at that time.
Yeah. Molyneux, they usually get left out on a lot of things.
Well, we probably get some boxes by Faith's Bakery for them.
El Rita?
Of course, we will.
El Rita, you hear where that will be, right? Right in the neighborhood by Faith's.
Yes, we'll get
and
some.
And you can get some of those bulbs there.
About 10 boxes, yeah.
All right.
That's
Sounds
it for
good.
callers,
Well, so far, yes. Okay. Don't forget you can call us 465-2555. Even if you just want to call and thank SKELEC. SKELEC needs some thanks right now. They did a wonderful job. I'm telling you, man. I have my own generator and I was happy. ZIZ Radio. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Sorry. That was late. You took too long. Sorry about that. ZIZ Radio. Hello. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning, Ronnie, and to the panel from SKELEC.
Yes.
I want to say to you guys, you did a great job. Kudos to you guys. And to all the other workers, because I was told that they had to work all night, to retain the electricity. And I was on a bus, and sometimes you can't even go with people. I was on a bus, and I hear people saying, the current will take 2 weeks because the people had to come from overseas to fix it, and they had to quarantine. And Lord, I said, Lord, I gonna boil, I gonna bake, I gonna do everything. Because ladies always want the fan and stuff like that. But wonderful job, great job.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
It was a team of about 75 persons, and that was local intelligence right there to get that plant back up. So we're happy about that.
Wow, 75. ZIZ, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Calling to congratulate the panelists and all those who was involved in fixing the electricity. I appreciate every bit of it. Because, sometimes when you don't have electricity, and especially you have things in your refrigerator and so, them things just spoil quick. So I was very happy. And then when they were saying, the electricity will be coming back such and such a time, I said, I don't think so. And then they were saying that they have to order stuff from all over the place and he ain't going to come in such and such a time. I said, people are always spreading wrong rumors. I ain't believe that. So I'm very happy that y'all restored the electricity early. And thanks again. Y'all have done a good job and continue to do the good works you're doing. And I would like the general public to congratulate all of you because job well done. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
SKELEC people.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm calling from Nevis.
Hi, Nevis.
Yes, I'm calling from Cherry Garden when we are going to get the ball.
Said, I didn't hear that. What?
She wants to know when Nevis will get their bulbs. I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. Does Nevis have a similar program? I really don't know.
Nevis did have a similar program. There were bulbs sent to Nevis some time ago, and I know they had a distribution when we originally started. In terms of whether they have bulbs left in stock, I'm not certain, but that's something we will look into.
We'll look into the bulbs for Nevis.
Okay, we got our next caller, ZIZ Radio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I would like to congratulate SKELEC. I already did so on the early morning wave. I also would like to congratulate you to those who wasn't listening, and we keep on praying for you all. You see, we don't bother with the naysayers. You know, we got to be positive. I also would like to know if we can get some bulbs in halfway tree.
Yes, you can get some bulbs in halfway tree. You can
Yes,
go
we
to
got
for them too.
shops there on the project. You could drop off some bulbs there for us, please.
No problem. Which shop
We have a lot of
particular
senior
is that?
citizens down here who won't be able to come to town, but we can help them out from in that way.
What's the closest shop you have there that...
We have Vinetta, a shop there on the Halfway Tree project.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 shops close by.
Okay.
You know?
They'll work on that.
Good show. Also with Donald, you did a good job, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you. I think we could maybe take about one more call
Yes.
before we wrap up.
So who's going to be that lucky person now? Give us a call quickly. 465-2555. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. We going on.
All right.
I guess everybody been thanking you, so they're all happy now.
I know,
we got a caller. Let's see
we
who's
do.
this person. You are that lucky person. Good morning.
Thank you, man, to cover the country so lovely. Any 4 feet bulb will be there?
The 4 feet bulbs, we have any more?
4 feet?
We don't have any of the 4-foot bulbs, just the screw and the 2-foot.
Okay, because, we got the April man in there, he'll make bulbs,
Boy, behave yourself.
All right, so I just want to thank everybody who tuned into our program today. Really want to make that special push again. Please come on out to the Energy and Health Fair. I know SKELEC has a big booth in store to show you all of the great work that we do at SKELEC. I know there are other companies who are going to be there and doing their sales and promotions. So I would really encourage you to come out and support the fair from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. On behalf of the men and women, there are women at SKELEC too, I was in that power plant, Ronnie, and all I'm hearing is men. So on behalf of the men and women at SKELEC, we want to thank you for remaining patient during the island-wide outage. We want to thank you for all of the commendations. I'm told that people are being met on the streets once they have SKELEC shirts on and they're getting drinks and lunch. I haven't been so fortunate as yet, but I'm told that this is happening. I'm told that people are raising funds and doing drives to thank us. We really appreciate the commendations that you are sending, and really and truly just stay tuned to everything that's happening at SKELEC. We're a great company. We're the nation's leading utility provider, and we take pride in powering this great island. Have a great one, everybody.
Patrice Harris.
Patrice again.
I know. Hey guys, thanks a lot for coming in and giving us a really good update, and looking forward to that fair down at the old Treasury Apron, our building we call it. And so that's on Friday, right? Yes.
9 to 3.
From 9 to 3. And if you all come down there in big jokes, they go until 12 midnight. How they got to go on? They got electricity.